The Jummas living in the US condemn the killings of indigenous people and arson attacks backed by the Bengali settlers and the military. We demand an unbiased and rigorous investigation for these crimes Bangladesh state and the and law enforcing agencies have conducted in Chittagong hill tracks. We want our basic human rights to be secured, to be there for us, not against us. As I mentioned already, I grew up in Chittagong hill tracks, and the people who have been killed on September 19 and 20 were killed in broad daylight in the roads of Chittagong hill tracks. We all grew up here, and then those places I don't think will be the same for us again when we go back, because there will be trauma, the trauma of our brothers and sisters being attacked, being killed on the very land of Chittagong hill tracks. And whose failure is that? Is it our failures? I don't think so. This is the failures of the law enforcing agencies, and Bangladesh state has to maintain that. They have to be held accountable for whatever they have done to the Bangladeshi indigenous people. Immediately after these crimes happened, many people started to justify these crimes by painting indigenous peoples as anti-nationalists, anti-Bengalis, and anti-military armed forces, which is not true. We all know we are all Bangladeshis. We are not against that state. We are not against Bangladeshi army. So let's once and again make it clear, loud and clear, that we don't want independence. We want our rights.
Yes! Yes! We want our rights! Yes!
We don't want separation from the country. We want inclusion.
Yes!
We are not against the military army. We are against the military regime.
Yes!
We are not against the Bengalis. We are against the illegal settlements.
Yes!
The community, Jumma, American Jumma Council have gathered here to stand up against the injustices and violations of human rights of our fellow community members in Chittagong hill tracks, where we are not at the road. The road looks very grim and insecure for all of us right now. We don't feel safe. Our brothers and sisters living in Chittagong hill tracks do not feel safe at all. Who is going to take responsibility for all these injustices happening to our brothers and sisters, our indigenous brothers and sisters? Will Bangladesh state take the responsibility for that? They have to do that. We hope for a better future once Sheikh Hasina's autocratic regime got toppled in July. We are hoping for a better future, all of us. But what happened in September proved us wrong. We indigenous peoples have not been safeguarded by the interim government itself. So the interim government has to hold accountable for that as well. What has been going on in previous governments have been still been perpetuated in interim government. So what should we look for now? Who will protect us now? Are indigenous peoples in Bangladesh ever going to be safe in this country? I don't think so. But it's high time you take action, you take initiative, you want UN force backed up. We need to make a fair and unbiased investigation of what's going on in Chittagong hill tracks, and all Bangladeshis need to participate in that, not just indigenous peoples.
We want judicial inquiry.
We want inquiry.
Judicial inquiry.
In this darkest time, we are indeed in the darkest times. We don't feel safe. Our brothers and sisters do not feel safe. in the broad daylight, in the public places of Chittagong Hill Tracks. You have to maintain. The interim government has to secure that security for us. Whereas we have gathered here today and we are very depressed and disappointed about what's going on here. But I want to remind all of you that we are all together.
We are together.
We are together. We are together. We are together. We will fight this fight. All of us will fight this together. We are not weak. We are strong. I want to conclude my speech with Maya Angelou's poem, Still I Rise. In this tough time, this poem has given me strength and hope, and I hope that also generates to you. So allow me to customize the poem by Maya Angelou a little bit. Here it is, Still I Rise by Maya Angelou. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trot us in the very dark, but still, like us, we will rise.
We will rise.
We will rise. You may shoot us with your words. You may cut us with your eyes. You may kill us with your hatefulness, but still, we will rise.
We will rise.
Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, we rise. Into a daybreak that's wonderfully clear, we rise. Bringing the gifts that our ancestors gave. We are the dream. We are the hope of the slave. We rise. We rise. We rise. We rise. We rise. Thank you, everyone.
We